Hi y'all, thanks for watching. So I just wanted to do a quick flip of this half letter disc-bound planner that I set up. And this is just for work, so I just started using this mid-November and I'm gonna continue to use it in 2024. So this is a Tool disc-bound notebook. It's the Office Depot Office Max brand, and I got this cover like 4 or 5 years ago. They were really good gifts at the time. That's when I started using disc-bound planners. This was even before I ever had a happy planner, and it was just for notes. But I had this cover and it had 1/2-inch black rings on it, and I actually just swapped out those rings for these like brown rings, which are also from Tool, that I got at like an Office Max clearance sale when the one by me was closing down. So I put these brown discs on the black. I don't know if I like it, but I knew I needed the wider discs and I didn't want to do anything bigger like the Happy Planner, and this is enough for me. If anything, it's a little bit bulky. I might take some of these pages out after this video, but it's just these like leatherette covers. And then I have nothing crazy in the pockets. I have some post-it notes, some deco. I have a few stickers, so I have these payday stickers. I work as like an operations manager. Technically, it's kind of like a GM position, so I do like payroll, scheduling, like boring office work. But this is a frosted clear cover from, I'm pretty sure it's like Queen City Designs or wherever I ordered. So I have the front and the back, and the reason I have this here is because I wasn't sure even about this leather cover. I use this notebook for like commonplacing, and then I used it for budgeting just because of how like officey it is, but I guess that's kind of fitting for a work planner. But I had these frosted covers which I could use as a cover, so if I ever wanted to slim down the book, but I just have them in here for now as like dashboards. I could be sticking post-its on this, but I might take them out for the bulk. We'll see how it goes. And then I'll show you this pocket right here that it's also from Tool. Here's some sterling ink. I have some vellum in here, and eventually I think I'll like punch it and put it in. Just supposed to know, this is a Happy Planner dashboard cut down, and I just have sticky notes right here on the back of it. So this is like a marble paper, and this is the back. So I have that pocket, and I said that frosted dashboard. So really the contents of my planner are here, but like I said, I have a few simple stickers here. I have some US stamps back here for when I do have to mail things out for work. They're just back here. But this dashboard is from March Plans. I printed it on 32-pound paper. It's just a freebie. And so is this back. So I just put this as my cover. Then I have these two little half lists. And then this first section here in front of the first tab is just going to be like a quick inbox section. Anything I need to quickly record. I don't have time to categorize it. Right now at work, I use just a little A6 spiral notebook, and then I use a digital planner, or a lot of these things that are in this planner I've had in my personal planning over the years. So I had them in my Hobonichi Weeks before. Then this is a Laura Jane Plans freebie, a GTD like flow that I just thought would be cute to put in here. I also have this to do from Tool. And I'm not going to show any filled out pages just because that's some confidential information. And then, like I said, this first tab right here, even though they're not labeled, this is like my currently like quick inbox section. So here I have my November calendar. There's nothing super personal in here. This is just work dates. So my big deadlines, events that we have, I had a sticker, some notes, some things to keep track of, and then I have my December calendar here. Then goes my second tab. So this is going to be my calendar section. So I have some punched sterling ink vellum right here. This is a freebie, another freebie from March Plans 2024. And then just an overview. Now I printed this one weird, so it's like upside down on the other side, but I thought I could just flip it, or I'll figure it out. But this whole second tab is just calendars, the free calendars from Peanuts Planner Co. for the rest of the year. I don't have anything filled out. Actually, next week is our final meeting for the next quarter, where all the final dates are going to be set, so I'll be able to fill this out. And then at the back of the monthly section, I have a few budget papers. Oh, here, I'll show you a savings tracker. So I used to use this for personal but I've been using this just to track a few of our office expenses. So outside of our normal budgets for work and things like that, we have events that vary. Sometimes we need extra supplies for something, things that aren't set out already in our budgets. So any type of like discretionary spending that goes in and out of our facility, I have to keep track of. So I do this in an Excel sheet, but I thought maybe like, since I already had these printables from my old like half letter budget planner, I just put them in here. I already had them. And then this is just another freebie from Arlene collection, and I just use that to mark off the end of that section. Then this is like the third tab, and this is my reference information. So this is going to be my reference information or my weeklies. So this is a lot of things that I also keep track of digitally, but because this notebook is staying at work with me, I only brought it home to film this video. I'm not really worried, but here is another dashboard from March plans, and then here is already a spreadsheet that we use at work, and I just printed it out. I scaled it to A5 size and cut it down to put in here, and then these next 3 pages are just like different passwords, different logins, and then some dates that I have to keep track of. All like regular work responsibilities for me, so like once a month when I have an appointment with this person and when I do that, and things that don't really change, like I said, are just reference information or contact information or logins. That's all that's in this section, and I have this tool discbound like already pre-punched paper back here. So I don't like using this paper just for my to-do list because I feel like it was expensive, it cost money. So I just put a few pages in here just for reference pages, and then I used my own like printed out sheet. So then this is another Happy Planner dashboard. You can even see it was a calendar back here that I just cut out, but I like this. It says plan your work and work your plan. I thought it was minimal so I could incorporate it in here. And then I have some March plans printables of the Christmas notes, but I wasn't paying attention. I accidentally printed out like the personal wide size. So I just went ahead and printed these out just because they're pretty, and I punched them. Even though there's a bunch of space, it's just on some normal thin copy paper. I could use this, like even at work, we're decorating for Christmas this week. So I could like potentially use that. Then these are some more freebies that I got somewhere, and these are just printed. So this section, this 4th tab, is my messy notes, or like my notes, anything that's disposable, things that I need to record that I can get rid of. This is some printed grid paper. And then this last tab is honestly, this is just my scratch notes. So when I do interviews, a lot of times I don't even like I do so many interviews that my questions are ready, things, quick notes, phone calls. This is literally just punched printer paper. These are my very, very quick notes, as opposed to like this section where I have these different types of papers. This is going to be for like project planning, any type of brainstorming that I need to do. Honestly, I just wanted to fill out the 5 tabs that I had. So this is going to be like super messy notes, like jotting things down when I'm on the phone or talking to customers or with my management. So all of that is going to go quickly into this section. And then I just have another, I don't know why, I have the savings tracker back here. I guess it was just printed. Use it as scratch paper. And then I have this vellum from Hobby Lobby. That's really pretty that I just have punched, and this like is what makes me like the brown with the black. I'm still not sure how I feel about it, but there's that other edge of the thing, the pocket that I'm sure I'll use for like receipts or other miscellaneous things, and then this last dashboard with the sticky notes. And then in this pen loop, I have 2 different pens, so they both kind of, this is a really elasticized stretched out pen loop. This is just a Sharpie S Gel. It's just a quick ballpoint pen that I like I said, taking those quick notes with. It's like a thick inky black pen. And then I have my Zebra Sarasa Vintage Purple. Honestly, I hate how this looks in my planner, my personal planner, but for work, it's a nice, like, I don't know, bougie looking pen. So I like using that at work. And then they both kind of slide in with a little bit of effort, and I thought I would just keep that there. And then this is how that book looks. So yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick flip of this planner I set up. Honestly, we'll see how functional this is for me, because I've gotten by with just a notebook and a digital calendar, but I think it could be helpful, even just for meeting notes and things like that, to have everything in one place. Even like quick scratch paper notes that I don't know, sometimes I don't know if I'm going to need to reference them, then I just have a pile of random scratch paper on my desk or in my drawer. Until I know for sure that I can get rid of it. So I feel like having it all in this one place, even if these notes are disorganized, they'll at least be together. So that's my goal. Maybe I'll do a check-in like mid-year or after the first quarter of the new year and see how that goes. So please comment down below. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. But I just wanted to go through my tabs one more time. So like I said, this was the actual like disc bound covers here. This is why there's nothing going over the edge. Then I have 5 tabs, and these plastic tabs are also from the brand Tool. I don't know, I was really picky about getting everything from the same brand because I wanted it to slide freely on the discs, and all the Office Depots by my house were closing, so I got all of this stuff on a pretty good deal. I use it for school, I use it for like my home binder, but this first tab is my inbox and my quick notes, anything that I'm currently doing. So in here I have like my November, December months. My second tab is my calendars and a yearly overview. The third tab here is reference notes, important information. Fourth page is for project planning, and like more different types of notes, lists, things I'm actively organizing, like even if we're planning for an event, oh, here's a list of supplies I'm working through, things like that, or a list of ideas. So yeah, mostly project planning, and then I have already, can't show, but there's already a dated section in there, and then this is just blank paper that's just going to be scratch paper, scratch notes, and hopefully having it in an actual book is going to help me keep it together. And then some Happy Planner dashboards. I think eventually I'm going to move this dashboard right up to the front to replace this Christmas one, or I don't know, I'll use one of the vellums instead, but for now I like how festive this is. And then just some random things in the pockets here, and I have 2 different a gel point pen and a ballpoint pen that I'm using in here. And yeah, this was the half letter disc bound on 1-inch discs. So let me know what you think about this video, if you liked it, if there's any parts you enjoyed. If you want to know where anything is from, I feel like I mentioned mostly where I got everything, but if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'd love to answer. Thanks again, y'all, for watching, and God bless.